Hey there guys, Kate here, and today we are gonna be talking about a Roblox item that only has 12 copies left and is actually super old, super expensive. But before we can get into this item, make sure to like and subscribe if you have ever seen a rose before. So yeah, and I would appreciate it. Alright, so let's get into this item. Let's talk about the super old, super expensive item that is very rare. So let's go back to the year 2009. Yes, long time ago, 17 years ago. Because that is when an item by the name of the Crown of Roses. So yeah, the Crown of Roses was released on October 29th, 2009. And as you can see here, it is a crown made entirely of roses, and I think it does look cool. Recently, this limited has actually sold for 14 million Robux in February 2026. 14 million Robux. And that is why it has a recent average price of 2.1 million Robux. So yeah, but what even is this item? Why did someone buy it for 14 million Robux? Well, let's go back to 2009. So here is the item on November 2nd, 2009. And I know it's a very broken archive, but we can see here 16 people are reselling it, and as you can see here, it was 2,947 Robux, which for 2009 is a lot, but there were some people who had this much Robux. However, the amount it had is only 47. That is actually super rare even for 2009 Roblox. And nonetheless, that's why it's worth so much years later, because it's been 17 years since this was released, and only 17 ever existed of this item. So that is why it's so rare, and so I guess someone really wanted it and they bought it for 14 million Robux, which is, I mean, I would have rather cashed out 14 million Robux if you're asking me, but oh well. Yeah, other than that, for some reason Roblox is yapping about something in their description. I'm not even gonna read it, like, you know, they are just straight up yapping. So yeah, as I said, this item only has 12 available copies, and 2 of the copies are hoarded, so it only has 11 owners. And if you scroll into the owners, it's merely John, which is Shiletsky's account, Son of Sevenless, which is also Shiletsky's account, and then Earl Grey, which is also Shiletsky's account. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's story. Let me know down below what you think. Make sure you smash that like button, and as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.